Hello. How are you this fine day? Today's a sunglass kind of day. You know why? Because it's always sunny here in South Florida. It's the sequel to It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Welcome. How y'all doing today? Everyone having a good day? No? Why not? Why not? What's going on? Talk to me, Goose. What's happening? Oh boy. Man, just cannot beat this place in South Florida. It's growing on me. It's growing on me, Ma. I know I was born and raised in New York. My heart is where my home is, which is where my family is. But the other part of my heart, it's in the sun. It's in the heat. It's down here in South Florida. It's away from the tundra. That is the place that I grew up. I can only spend so long there. I'm a grown man now, must make choices. So this is one of them. And I love it. Can't beat it. Doesn't get any better. People are nice. They treat me right. They feed me here. They got a purpose. Yeah, I'm liking it. So I want to talk today really about being the best version of you. All of these have a little bit to do with this. I feel like this one will be, it's just something that I use, a little tool that I use to be the best version of me. So, what does it look like? To me, it's being a part of something that is greater than you are. Now, by that I mean a couple things. One, it causes you to get out of your own needs a little bit. It causes you to serve other people. It causes you to do things that are obviously one that are good for you and two that are good for other people. Now, I'll just share from example some of the visions that I've used for me that have helped me. So, let me hydrate a little bit. When I was growing up, I played a lot of sports. One of them was golf. I picked up golf when I just got into high school, actually. I played when I was younger with my dad. I remember the course that we went to, and wasn't a big fan of it. For whatever reason, I wanted to stick to baseball. That's what all my friends played and everything. But then comes high school, and I wanted to play golf. Now, my dad brought home a little video, and it was Golf for Dummies by Gary McCord. And I read that sucker front to back, had a little DVD in there, watched that sucker a couple times, wrote notes, looked at my swing, practiced it, and I absolutely fell in love with it. Now, to go back a little bit, when I was a kid, a little younger than this, I always wanted to play shortstop for the New York Yankees. Yeah. I was probably one of 6 or 8 million young boys that wanted that dream, right? But only one of them got it. Derek Jeter, right? He played shortstop for a very long time. One of the guys I looked up to, incredible athlete, incredible on and off the field. Someone I can look up to, that we can all look up to and lead us. He's a phenomenal leader. As I find out later, as a kid, you just watch and you have these role models, and now we call them leaders. There's a lot of values that they have that we want to embody, and so on. So I always wanted to be shortstop for the Yankees. Why not, right? Shoot for the stars. Hey, maybe if I'm not shortstop, maybe I could play second base. So I had that dream, got to high school, and I just always saw myself doing that. Now, once I transitioned to golf, I wanted to play on the PGA Tour. and this is how I envision myself. Something like this. Holding the trophy, just like that. Hey, thanks. Winning New York State Open, US Open, out there at Bethpage, at Wingfoot, holding the trophy, friends, family watching, everyone supporting. And that's the vision that carried me as far as I've gotten. There's been plenty of times you want to give up. Plenty of times you're sitting there, what the heck am I practicing for? Why am I putting in all these reps? I'm not getting paid to do this. All these things show up. But that was my vision. I wanted to be a part of that. And it inspired me and inspired other people to want to have something for themselves too. It's what lit me up. When I started to play golf and practice, this being came out of me that was so much greater than what I was up to. And it called me to a higher standard. It called me to get out of my own personal needs and say, you know what? I can do this, and I want to do this. And I would see everybody that I cared about that would be rooting me on, and that's what I envisioned. It wasn't only just good for me, it was good for other people, because in my mind I thought, well, I can't give up for them. If I give up, then I'm letting them know that they can give up when it gets tough for them, and that's not who I am. That's not who I am. So I pushed myself really hard, and got to a point that it just kept going. I played on mini tours and so on. So I want to ask you, this isn't just about me. I just want to share examples. Hopefully it will make sense. What is that ideal version of you that it's fun, it's exciting for you? It's something that excites you. That's like, you know what? Gosh, that would be so cool. That would be so cool to be the leader of this group. That would be so cool to have the ability to inspire others to do this. I would feel so lit up if I had the opportunity to whatever. And take that and know that you're capable of it. When I was looking to play on tour, I was 15, 16, 17 years old. Was I out there winning tons of golf tournaments? And like, where was the proof? The proof was up here. All the proof that I needed was that I believed it. Didn't matter what anybody else thinks. I gotta say, I hit the lottery twice with my parents, because they support me so much with what I believe. I don't know if I'm just that convincing when I believe it. I have a feeling that's not quite the case, but gosh, my mom and dad support me through everything that I've been through. I can't wait to have kids to give them the same opportunity, because it's incredible to have someone that believes in you just as much as you believe in yourself. And so, thanks Mom, thanks Dad, appreciate it. It's a gift that you gave me that I'm gonna keep paying forward, that is incredible, and it catapults me into a life worth living. And that's the idea that I want to capture today, is a life worth living. What does that look like for you? Does that mean becoming the boss, the top manager at your job? Does it mean being a leader in your church? Does it mean starting a group each weekend where you get together with like-minded people? What characteristics do you have that you could give to other people? Where's a place where you can lead? And for me, I've always just excelled. I've got three things in my mind that I can give to other people. 1, patience. 2, persistence. And 3, resilience. I know I can do anything in this world with those 3 things: patience, persistence, and resilience. I know if I set my mind to getting something, I'm totally 100% resolved at the start that I already have it, that I'm already in possession of what I'm after. That excites me. I'm not going to spend 20 years of my life pursuing something and not feel like I already have that. Number 2, persistence. Keep going after it. It's the pursuit of it. I learned this later, to be able to articulate it into words. It actually never mattered if I got to the PGA Tour or not. What mattered was, my dad told me this one. He taught it to me through gambling. It's not whether you win or lose, it's whether or not you're in the action or not. And that is so true. If I'm not in the action of pursuing being on the PGA Tour, I'm out of the game. I'm out of the game. It's not exciting. I've gone through stages in my life where I've tapered off and I've become depressed and sad, and I'm just not with it with other people. I've become nasty to people that mean a lot to me. It is not a good version of me. I don't like that person. I hope I don't go back to that person. But it's just real. It's just the truth. And the truth is, when I'm pursuing something that is greater than me, then I'm my best self. I'm out of my own little wants and needs, and I can give to other people. I can use that persistence and resilience to accomplish whatever I want to accomplish. So, again, what does it look like for you? Is it learning a certain set of skills? Is it getting a new job? Is it getting out of a certain situation? Is it propelling yourself to a greater situation? What serves you and what serves other people? And number 1, it's got to light you up. It doesn't matter if nobody else likes it. Listen, I've spent the majority of my life pursuing an activity that includes a stick and a ball. That's it. It's that freaking simple. Because I love it. I grew up in my yard in Hyde Park, New York, hitting baseballs around the yard. Little rubber baseballs around the yard, pretending that I was hitting home runs for the Yankees, hitting walk-off home runs. You just run around like all the time doing that. That was my vision. That was, as a kid, you don't label it as like, oh, this is my vision, this is what I want to do. You just do it because it lights you up. Now, later on, we start to get more responsibility and we have to take care of certain needs. You have bills to pay, but all it is you find a way to give back to others, and they'll find a way to give to you. So what is the vision for you? What's it gonna be? It could be anything you want to be. You want to be a coach? You want to be a manager? You want to cut hair? You want to make candy? You want to be a cook? Find something that inspires you. If it inspires you, it inspires other people. I had this happen the other night, and this happens quite frequently with me. And I don't do it to brag. I really just want to share with you what it could look like for you. So the other night I just wanted to go hit golf balls, and I'm sitting there and I get into my zone when I hit golf balls. It's meditation for me, and I'm just so focused on my process, and I'm hitting golf balls, and I'm just focused on the little details of improvement, and I love that process. It's therapeutic, it's addictive for me. So I'm doing it, and I lose track of time, and I turn around, and there's no less than a dozen people standing there, staring, watching me hit golf balls. And I all of a sudden came to and was like, hey, what's up, guys? Can I help? And they're like, no, you're good. We're just watching. We're just watching. Okay. It was inspiring for them to watch someone do something so well. As simple as it is, I was hitting golf balls, and I know from experience to them, it says, wow, he does this thing so well. What's something that I can put my time and my energy and my effort into to grow? And for me, I love hitting golf balls. I love that. It's so much fun. And it lights me up, and it lights other people up. So what's that thing for you that other people watch you say, man, like, you have an incredible gift for drawing. You have an incredible gift as a teacher. You're totally inspiring. And you hear it all the time. It's not something that you have to go out and try to do. You're naturally gifted at it. And you've always been naturally gifted at it. And maybe somewhere along the line, you were kind of shy of this gift. Like somebody said something about it that you were sensitive toward. They said something along the lines of, oh, well, you'll never be a famous painter. You know, like you couldn't. Don't believe them. They don't know. They say it because they're jealous of what you're doing. They wish they could paint like you. They wish they could cook like you. You wish you could hit a golf ball that far or that accurate. I just put my time into what I'm doing, and that's it. I focus on what I'm doing, and nothing else exists as I go through that. So, what's it look like for you? When I'm hitting golf balls, I'm strong, I'm confident, I'm inspired, I'm moving. It lights me up. It's a life well lived going after that. So, what does it look like for you? Find that thing that lights you up, that you love to share, that can be good for other people too. And I bet you it's something you've been doing a while that maybe you just don't feel as special, that you overlook because you're just so naturally good at it. I'm telling you, if it's hitting golf balls for me, gosh, you have a gift. Please. Mine's a stick and a ball. What, like, I promise you got something in there. I promise you. I encourage you to look. Ask your friends. Ask the 5 closest people to you. What do you think it is? There'll be a common theme. And then you start looking. Alright? That's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys are doing well. What do you think of the show so far? Hey, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. I'm enjoying sharing these things. I'm enjoying sharing the journey. If there's something I can impart or something you want me to talk about, let me know. I'll help you guys with anything. Anything I can do to help the crowd here, I'll do it. All right, love you guys. Be good. Enjoy your day. Don't forget to smile, all right? Later.